Kaboom! Hey! Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to _Gintu's channel. Good morning, good night, wherever you are watching this amazing content of today. Today is today, tomorrow will be another day, and it's morning hours in Kenya, Africa. And here things are running helter-skelter. And guys, it's time for planting season. Yeah, it's time for planting season, and everything here is super manganyu. As you can see here, guys. And as Gintu, when he told you that he never used fertilizer, this is what he's meaning. He has a pit over here. I don't know what level is deep. I don't know, but we're gonna be knowing soon. Yeah, man. And here we have Gichoro live one-on-one.
Yeah, man.
It's morning hours from... Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, everything is good.
Everything good.
Everything is super fantastic.
Yeah, man.
As you can see here.
Where are you participating?
Me, I'm participating both sides.
Both sides?
Yeah, here.
Every
and
corner?
also there and everywhere.
And there.
Yeah, as long as it is around the G Castle, everything is super fantastic.
Yeah, man. And guys, today is Noma Sana. Today is Noma Sana because we're gonna be seeing how _Gintu is getting a lot of yield in his shamba, and he's not using a fertilizer. Hey, me, I want to know. I'm gonna go in and ask him some questions so that I know what is happening. Yeah, man. And here is a pit. And I'm
gonna... how deep it is?
I don't know, my friend. Even me, I never knew that there was a pit here.
It is 4 feet.
4 feet?
Yeah, so far they have gone 2 feet and it is remaining 2 feet.
Sure?
For sure. You can
serious?
See. For sure.
And we have another wagwan.
Wagwan.
Everything good. He's carrying now the fertilizer to the field. Hey. Yeah, man. And we have these kind of things here, guys. Hey, these things. These are food of chickens.
That is gomba mwiko.
This one. These are food stuff for the chickens. Yeah. And let me show you how a chicken can eat. Wago. It's running. So, guys, let me show you how things are happening over here. So you can see how these boys are being thrown now the fertilizer after being taken from the pit. Riaman! Wagwan, good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Thank you very much. It's the 21st of February 2021. Here we come. And everything is califragistically good as we just commenced this kind of the video from this platform, and we are ongoing with the procedure. Whenever I told people that we are making it happen, we are making it happen. Today, today I'm preparing talk about the lands, the fields or the lands, to make sure that the maize is going to be democolizing. And you can just check. I'm using it's called a compost pit for the manure. Some of them they are here already, and because the cows are available, and we have like 11 cows already, so per day we have like 1.5 a wheelbarrow daily. So even that kind of a pit that already compost pit there, it has already sat for more than a year. So yeah,
even me, I never knew there was a pit there, my friend.
Yeah, no one could knew. So you can just see the impact. It's so black, and this is so fertile whenever it comes to the use in terms of the fields over the maize fields. You understand? And I always use. So they're gonna be broadcasting it randomly over the garden.
I'm seeing.
Tomorrow gonna be coming with a tractor. And it's gonna be making sure that it's gonna be mixing the soil, because the tractor has one impact that I like about it.
Wait, my friend. Wait. So before preparing your field, you have to take now the green manure to shamba.
Yeah. They are putting it in pots.
Oh.
Spots. Yeah, not in.
Them body.
Yeah, talk about
Some meters away.
yeah, you can check even here.
Yeah.
We have each wheelbarrow in a different position.
Me, I
so
can see
from
you
there
are
now,
a true farmer.
now from there, they're gonna be coming with spades and broadcasting it. Yeah, the
Not
spades
the
now.
tractor will.
No. They're gonna be broadcasting with using the spades. Then the tractor, whenever it comes now, the tractor will be mixing the manure and the soil, the soil also. Because the tractor, the impact of a tractor, one thing is whenever it's just plowing, not in a slow motion pace, but you're gonna be having a speed motion. Whenever it's gonna be plowing, this kind of the manure or the sand. Talk about the manure, it's gonna be splashed. You understand?
Yeah.
Whenever it goes.
Way?
Yeah, whenever it goes flat, it's it's also splashing it all over. You understand?
Exactly.
And it's gonna be so fantastic, and that's how I do it. So I'm preparing the shambas right now because the guy is cutting some of the trees that are infectious.
Yeah. And also, I can see you are cutting bananas, my friend.
Some of them here, I want to transfer this garden to another place. So I'm making sure that right now I have to plant a huge, awesome amount of maize because I have much of the work to do. I have the G so gonna be finished. We're gonna be eating ugari here.
Yeah.
So I have to plant much of the maize here. And I'm always using, and I'm gonna be teaching people on how to use the organic fertilizers.
Even
only.
me, I have some questions.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, why did you choose to use green manure instead of fertilizer? That fertilizer.
You know, the green manure enrich the soil with fertility every time. But a fertilizer, which is a commercial fertilizer, they corrode the soil. You can use it at the same time whenever you want to plant, but when you plant and get it out, it's now the soil will be corroded, so it will like fade, and the soil will you have to use the fertilizer, and it will reach a time. It will come like something called there's something called cloning. Cloning, it means that they are there with this kind of the fertility.
Yeah.
Can talk about this kind of an example. In early ages, in the ancient time, or talk about some previous 21st century, talk about the 20th century, people are using penicillium to treat malaria. People are using
penicillium.
Malaria queen. Talk about malaria. Penicillium is just the treatment of malaria. Some are using malaria queen, so as you can just treat malaria. But this kind of the Anopheles mosquitoes, they came to clone. They knew that this kind of talk about the drugs you are using, so they cloned, so they could just bear with them. Whenever you use it or you don't use it, it will not treat malaria. It's called cloning. You understand? So even the soil clone. So if it comes to a session that you're going to be using fertilizer every time, now you'll use it until at a time now, there's nothing it will do. Do you understand me? So it will come now. It is now the soil now. It's
lose fertility.
It will lose fertility also when you use it or not. But when I use the green manure to broadcast all over, even whenever you want to plow, you will see how the soil is rich with the vitaminity, which we talk about the nutrients relevant for the growth of the crops. That's how I do use, and also I don't buy seeds. That is rule number one. I don't buy seeds. I have the traditional seeds that I always plant, and they have a very good impact.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to not buy seeds?
Because sometimes this kind of the people, you know Kenya very well. People might come to a session whereby they will be hooking up everything, like even seeds. You can talk about even these companies that are talk about producing this kind of the seeds, so as you can just plant. They come to a farm like my farm. They know that, Gintu, now the farm is very fantastic. You understand? And they're gonna talk about we're gonna be taking your this kind of your field, so as we can use this kind of your maize. It's not that the maize that it's coming in terms of packages. It's just maybe it was produced with what? It's a farming. They farm. But what they are using, they are gauging, they are using modern means of, modern means of broadcasting, or modern means of making sure that they are gauging them, or the seeds, how they are growing, they are monitoring them. What they are doing is monitoring. But the same field like what I'm just preparing here, and they're using manure, not even fertilizer. Exactly, because in talk about recent times when I was growing, my father was an agriculturist. He's an agriculturist, and he was ever having some meetings of the talk about the county. It was coming to my home here. We had something called ISIPE. If you can just know something like that one. So it was ICEP, something like ISIPE. So it was one of the Germans brought such kind of an agriculture introduced to people so as they can use that kind of a modern agriculture. ISIPE was a small field that was measuring like 50 by 100, and you could plant everything. You are monitoring from how you plant the seed, how you put the seed into the hole, how you dig the hole, how you use the talk about artificial fertilizers, and they were using only artificial fertilizers during that time. So from that time, my father could take us to with the basins. We take to the head, we take the manure, we go and pour the whole shamba, and we plow, we dig, we do what, such kind of the things. And at the round of it, we were using desmodium. Somebody can just, if you can know such kind of the term I talk about ISIPE, it was like you have it was a Napier grass could be outside, and the Napier grass, you know, even that's the time that they brought Napier grass planted in lines. In lines, you understand? Yeah. And when you plant a Napier grass, in the middle chest, you plant either lucine or you plant desmodium. So it was now an ISIPE way. I'll talk about ISIPE shamba. So it was that way. So outside it was enclosed with a Napier grass with the desmodium or lucine inside. But at the edge of inside of the shamba, it was now a cultivation where this kind of the people or this kind of the people who are producing seeds could come and talk about, oh, Gintu has a land. Gintu has a small area that we could just do some sampling. It was a sampling farm.
A sample.
Yeah, a sampling farm. So most of the people are talked about, okay, Gintu has it, or my father maybe has it, my mom has it, you understand? Yeah. So they could just gauge. We have given Gintu this kind of the seed. My mom is given this kind of the seed. My father is given this kind of the seed. Who is going to produce the best? On the sample. So they are going to come every week to sample. Which height is it? So I ever saw that one, my father doing it. You understand? And they could come and harvest the whole shamba that, oh, my father did it the best. You understand? And they take the whole shamba. Those maize were the ones that were going to be just coated with they are going to coat with a color. Then they bring them. They only preserve them. Then they bring it to the people so they can just use it. So I knew that from my first very time. As now I'm using the same technique that I cannot go to buy maize or buy the seeds from the shops here, because I know that if I produce, I will select the best grades from it. Then I preserve them. Then I'll use it again. So it will be that way and that way and that way. That is my best moment ever.
And I have another question, Mr. Gintu.
Yeah.
When using green manure, how many bags do you get?
It's a small piece of land. Like
this one is like how many?
No, now I'm going to cultivate at my home here. Now I'm taking over the game because my talk about my parents are now aged a little bit. So I'm the one now to take over the game. So right now I'm gonna be cultivating at home here only. I'm gonna be having like 2 hectares here. Then I have another hectare another place, and I have another hectare another place. So in my home here only, I'm gonna be, because I don't have sufficient manure to supply in those all hectares. The other areas I have leased the lands. So if I have leased, I cannot use manure. You know, we have something called the manure, even the use of organic manure. You have, when you lease land, you cannot use leasing in Kukomboa. When you lease land, hire. When you lease land, so you want to cultivate maize, you cannot take manure from your point to go and put it to somebody's farm. It will not occur, because you are now going, maybe you don't know that this first time only you are going there.
Exactly.
Next time you will be thrown into an imbroglio. You understand? So you use fertilizer to other people's fields. So here, that's why I'm always talking about at home here, I use manure. And in 1 hectare, I'll have more maize. So we cannot gauge and we cannot know the season, but I planted there a small section, which was like an eighth of an acre. An eighth of an acre. Then I produced, four sacks there, and an eighth of an acre. And people were eating githeri from there. People were people were roasting them. You understand? The ones that were just planting there. And it produced very meticulous, and the maize was so big. You understand? So if you have 4 sacks in an eighth of an acre, it means that an acre, which is an eighth of an eighth, you have so many bags. You understand? Exactly. So
and the size of the maize cob.
It's very, very big. Even talk about even the maize itself. When you use the traditional maize, that the traditional one that it's already here and there, so it's always coming out clearly, and you cannot have much of hesitation in your shamba. And they are so quality. Whenever it comes to the quality, they are so quality. And the only bad thing is they're not brighter like the ones that you can use in commercial selling. That's the only defect, because when I plant this kind of the maize, I mean it, because much of the people who want to use the maize that I'm always planting, they're the people who are rearing chicken, and they are using, whenever you go to milling machine, and they remove the outer coating of the maize. You understand those ones?
Yeah,
Kukoboa. And whenever they remove those kind of the outer coated over, they use it to grade it and give to the cows. So the maize that I'm planting are based on agriculture.
Okay.
So you can go and just remove the outer cover of the maize. We're using the milling machines. Then animal will gain from it also. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's the maize that is so beneficial to the agriculture and all the ecosystem that we are. That's the main important.
Okay. Yeah. And also, is when using this green manure, they have the same months when
it's the same
to harvest, or this one have you can just grow fast,
when
or
when you use a manure fertilizer, like talk about this kind of the manure, you are guaranteed faster growth, you are guaranteed faster harvest, you are guaranteed quality products.
So using
it's
green
more
manure
faster.
is more faster than using fertilizer.
Exactly. More faster.
So
because I always plant the last person.
Like me, I have plant already.
Now,
they are like this one.
Exactly. Let me now plant, then we will gauge. I swear.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, you will get like you are in front of me like 2 to 3 weeks. But when I will plant, you shall see. I'm telling you that we will gauge, guys. Keep it tuned, because we will gauge from there. Then you will just know that what I mean. Am I meaning it or I'm not meaning it? I'm telling you that as a fact.
Okay.
Wait for that moment to come.
Okay.
Because we will broadcast here live. Then we go to your field and broadcast, and people will see the quality maize that's gonna be coming out. You understand?
Okay.
And we will gauge now, and that's why now you will know. Oh, he's falling the tree there. Exactly. So that's the time now we will just know that what am I speaking, and why am I using the manure. Talk about the manure. The boys are here making sure that everything's so good.
Yeah.
They are making it happen. And this is the work of the day also.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can just remember there's a time I was cultivating at my fish ponds there.
Yeah.
Then I planted some greens. You understand?
Yeah.
Then I was using only manure. Only manure. So, and the area was so fertile, very fertile. You understand?
Yeah.
So everything gonna be coming out clear. So guys, keep it tuned, and I'm gonna be teaching much of the people on how to use this kind of thing, because my father was an agriculturist, my friend. I'm telling you, an agriculturist, not a joke. And to the real effect of the day, we have ever been using the local materials that are produced with our farms. Even my mom there, she's just picking some greens there. You can just go there and speak to her, and she's giving to the hospital. You understand? So we are venturing into it. Like now, we have some bananas here. The boy is just taking some banana to go, and it might be sold somewhere or something like that one. So you can just go and speak to them a little bit.
Wagwan. Hey, you have a banana, my friend.
Take it from the home.
Home?
Yeah, man.
You for selling or for home use?
This is for ripening for breakfast.
Today?
For escort, no.
Oh.
for some day. It has to
This
ripe.
one is for cooking or
This is for riping.
Is it riping?
Yeah, for riping. Yeah.
Wagwan.
So I'm taking it there so that it can ripe, so that maybe next week day it will be ripe and be ready for taking it to tea.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I've had the tea is ready for the people to mobilize and get the tea.
Yeah,
you can
man.
just pass through this position here. So we are taking over the teas that are affectious.
Yeah.
And making sure that everything is so.
You have supplied a lot of green manure, my friend.
We have two. The whole
Now
shamba
this is a kitchen garden
is a
now.
kitchen garden, exactly. And she's plucking there, and
Yeah.
to make sure that the greens are going to the hospital also. And as I say, hi.
Goko.
Hey,
Hi, Goko.
hi, go Sokoro. Hey,
Yeah, you know this one. She's my grandma.
She's your grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have to greet her in a good five sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. Guys, everything is so fantastic here, and you can see everything is manually done, and we are making it happen because I've ever been introducing the boys into it. They see and they'll judge and act, and this is why we just check on it, and we get everything.
And let me ask. Where did you get this kind of
Which one? Kalalu?
Begu?
Like this one
Do
here?
you buy begu or you harvest from your shamba?
We don't buy anything here. From when the mother plant will get the seeds, we shall use the seeds. Yeah. So it's recurrent. It's recurrent.
Rotation.
Yeah. And if you bear your talk about every time that you're gonna be buying everything, it's you as a farmer, you are going for a loss because you have the same people who have the seeds there, they're selling seeds. It's like us here. Look at this one. Look at this. These are the seeds here. So why can't you pluck these ones here? And they're so healthy. You can check them. They're so healthy. Why can't you use this kind of the seeds to formulate, talk about, get your own seeds from here and replant again? Because the same people you go to buy there, these are the ones that they take and they formulate, then they dry it, then you go and buy again. So better use your own farm.
Let's do this, assist me with the skuma. I will make sure that I have.
You have
a place. I have a
small place. So we are waiting for the rain to rain.
Yeah.
It's now started raining, so as we can have the suckers coming out.
So I start to prepare the
yeah,
shamba.
prepare the shamba. You'll get some small things here.
I want to have a kitchen garden of kale.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fantastic. You
So
see
this
even
one
the onions here, man.
Yeah.
You check even the onions here.
Yeah. So this is what you mean when you after removing some vegetables, you replace another one.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now here, those ones are a little bit going to be done with there, but we have the small ones already planted. You understand? So when those ones are now coming
I can
out,
see there is
what?
the maca, charcoal.
Oh,
Charcoal is the best.
No, it's charcoal.
It's like it's actually like green manure.
No, charcoal, because of a charcoal. Whenever you burn charcoal somewhere, that area becomes so fertility.
So it's
fertilized.
actually like a
Yeah, whenever even you throw here some, talk about a place where you burn some charcoal, take those kind of the soil that you burn charcoal there, and you can just broadcast it to your shamba. It's so healthy.
Wow,
and everything goes on. So you can see even the onions here, man. They're so fantastic, eh? Exactly. So everything is just okay here because the more, I don't know if some people knows this kind of stuff that's here. This one,
this one the Wazungu knows.
they will know it.
Yeah, because they like it. I have been watching some movies.
Yeah,
I see they like it.
Exactly. So we have some cowpeas here already.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
No, this one's here. The cowpeas here. The cowpeas, yeah. It's now ongoing with making sure that everything's so good. So we have another shamba here, a little bit of the black nightshade. So it's ongoing here.